If you didn't want to get bullied, you didn't want to get robbed, you didn't want to get hurt, you made friends with them. And that's where the people that sold drugs, the people that did it, that's where they hung out.
You said that you hung out with some unsavory characters. Talk to me about that.
So one of the times that I overheard somebody was respectful and said, nah, look, the kid is here, don't sell drugs. And I was like,
What do you think the hardest part in Cali? What was that for you?
at a very young age, I saw somebody get their head blown off, like standing 2 feet in front of me. I saw people get shot in the leg. I would help one of my cousins like clean his wound. The bullet went through his leg. I had an older best friend, and they would hang out by the pool. And I think I went to go hang out with them, and I grabbed my bike and I went, and a car just ran me over in the neighborhood. And my knee hit the windshield, and I couldn't walk for weeks.
So you came back to the United States 12 years old.
First day in school, I get into a fight, I get bullied, and I'm like, I'm not stepping down, because I came from Colombia with my big glasses, my tight clothes, and people weren't dressing like that. So I got bullied. I got into a fight with 3 kids because I defended myself. It affected my confidence a lot. Like, I remember I cried on the way home and stuff.
What was your lesson growing up there? Like, why do you feel that's important? What piece was missing for you?
Look, I grew up with a mom, separated my father, dated, married somebody else, and I don't think she was appreciated as a woman. I also grew up raised by women who constantly showed me and taught me just how strong women are, right? Like, and I don't think they were ever appreciated.
Did anybody really sit there to teach you that sort of hustle?
My mom taught me to dream big and to set bars high. My father taught me a very important lesson as I was hanging out with bad influences and friends and things, especially coming, where he was like, you don't have to make the same mistakes they do. Learn from their mistakes.
How grateful are you for her presence? And also, like, what were her biggest contributions into your Fire and Forge?
I mean, she's everything. Like, credit her fully for my success. I'm stupid in love. I don't know what to say. Like, I lost everything.
Let's talk material first. You definitely lost a ton of money.
So I lost the money. I lost the
lost your
houses. I lost the cars. I had to call to come and repo the car. I lost everything. I remember her being frustrated one day because she couldn't buy something. She couldn't do something. And then I was like, it was like, to see that was very, it didn't make me feel like a man. It made me feel weak. I went to live at my cousin's house to rent for a little bit. So I was moving with your mom, which was a very strong personality, like very difficult person to live with. And I was like, no, we're gonna move in with her until we save our money to buy a house. My daughter has to go to the hospital or something. And they didn't want to let me go. And I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't give a fuck about the consequences. At this moment, I asked you, you said nope, bye.
What do your kids see in you that you wish young Will saw?
It's a very difficult question. I don't know if they see it. I don't want to try to show them. Consistency overall. I'm always there, like, checking in on them. How are you doing? How's every, like, and to show them more about how to appreciate their mother. I think that I'm always trying to put, like, everything, you go back to your mom.
How did you shape the ability that you have to connect with all of these different types of people?
In Colombia, people don't treat kids as much, right? Like, they treat you as a responsible adult. My parents taught me manners in a way that was respectable. And I would say, hey, yes, ma'am, no, sir, what's your name, da-da-da. And I would always do that.
Why do you feel that's important? What piece was missing for you?
Well, I don't think I'm a great son, right? So I think I'm trying to compensate for that. My family didn't have an expectation of like who I was gonna be that much, like that young. It was more like, look, you gotta pick up girls. And then the second part was my parents being divorced and having to battle between both of them.
When did they divorce?
Very young age. I think I was like 6 years old. And then she decided to try New York with a boyfriend or something she had or whatever. And that's it. I mean, we went back. And then I went to Colombia till I was like 12 years old.